for Timmins, James May.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Once again, Canadians see the abuses of entitlement that comes from the lack of accountability of public boards and agencies. Let's look at the old port of Montreal, where the taxpayers were stiffed with the cost for a South Seas cruise and an extended vacation. And what did we get for all our money? A bunch of stock pictures you could have taken off of Google. Mr. Speaker, Canadians are tired of this excess. Will the government ask the old port to ensure that the taxpayers are not on the dime for this $10,000? And what steps will they take to rein in this system of buddy entitlement at these ports?
The Honourable Minister of Public Works.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I think all of us in the House share our concern about these expenditures. We've asked the Auditor General to do an audit of these expenditures, and he's agreed to do so. In addition, at my request, the old port has agreed to put in place a third-party independent member to oversee all expenditures going forward.
The Honourable Member for Timmins, James May.
Well, Mr. Speaker, if the government was really interested in accountability, they wouldn't be stuffing these boards with failed Tory candidates. They've got the nerve to tell average Canadians that the cupboard is bare while creating the most audacious employment scheme for people who were deliberately rejected by the people of Canada. We have failed Tories at the Employment Insurance Board, the Parole Board, the Human Rights Tribunal, the Port Authorities, and, of course, the Cash for Life Senator. My God, it's like watching a proliferation of zombies in a Tory horror movie. Why are they using the same tired old pork barrel, rum bottle politics that Canadians rejected when they threw out the Liberals?
The Honourable Government House Leader.
Well, the honourable member's comments really missed the mark. There is nothing of that type. We, of course, have ensured that appointments made to serve the public are among Canadians who are very distinguished and capable, and that does not disqualify people who, of course, have a political affiliation. I know that's certainly the case with the NDP. They've, of course, taken a number of their former candidates who you can now find employed in political jobs. For example, we could look at Alain Akkad, who ran for the NDP in Lac Saint Louis, now assisting the MP for Pierre Fond-Dillard in a political job, and I'm sure there's many more.